It can be very complicated to get a short-term loan or a long-term loan for that matter. If you have bad credit, you have no income. But into this conversation, I've actually have found a few lenders, a few very generous lenders who actually will consider you for a $25,000 loan, 24-hour, no docs, bad credit, no income, all kinds of possibilities. And they have a streamlined application. So I want to share with you those lenders here. So the first lender that you really want to pay attention to is Advanced America. So what we love about Advanced America is that you basically have a maximum of $15,000 depending upon your state. So if you are in a state that doesn't actually qualify you for $50,000, you probably might get 25 grand or in some cases $10,000. But that's really great because no matter what, you could qualify for an Advanced America business loan, no docs, bad credit, no income, not a problem. Okay, so the average here is about 25,000 based on our research. And when you think about Advanced America, you have all kinds of loans. You have payday loans, you have installment loans, you have title loans, you have cash advances. This is really good. So the point I'm trying to make here is that you have a very flexible lender. You have lines of credit, you have online loans, you have emergency loans, you have personal loans. So no matter if you prefer to have one business loan over another, you can actually qualify for that through Advanced America. What we love about this lender also is that you are able to pre-qualify. So this is kind of cool. So you're able to actually get a soft pull first without risking your credit score. This is kind of fantastic. Now they're not lending in all 50 states, unfortunately. So you need to qualify for you need to be in the state where they lend first. Right now, as of the date of this show, Advanced America is present in Alabama, California, Colorado, Delaware, Florida, Idaho, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Michigan, Mississippi, Missouri, Nevada, Ohio, Oklahoma, Rhode Island, South Carolina, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Wisconsin, and Wyoming. So this is pretty good. I mean, this is a pretty good list anyway. But yeah, long story short, we love the fact that they're very flexible. They'll take care of you, not a problem. The second lender that I want to share with you is Reliable Personal Loans. This is another great lender. Here you have a large network of lenders. You're able to get approved real fast and maximum loan amount $40,000. But on average, you might get like $25,000. By the way, boss, welcome back to the show. It's really a pleasure to have you here. Make yourself comfortable. You are going to enjoy today's conversation. Another lender I want to share with you here is Brand New Loans. With Brand New Loans, you actually have two types of business loans. I mean, not business loans, personal loans. Okay, and today we're talking strictly about personal loans. And so with Brand New Loans, you have two types of loans. You have installment loans and you have personal loans. When we talk about personal loans, you are able to get $1,000 to $50,000 in loan real fast. We're talking about 24-hour, no income, no credit or bad credit, no documents, all kinds of possibilities are there. And for installment loans, you can actually get approved anywhere from $500 all the way to $4,000. Okay, and you can use that kind of loan for anything. So when you think about Brand New Loans, I want you to think about a pretty flexible lender. You have personal loans, you have debt consolidation loans with them, you have auto loans, you have small business loans for that matter, you have mortgage loans, you have short installment loans also. Another lender I want to share with you here is you have net credit. So net credit is kind of cool also because you have another very, very flexible lender. What we love about net credit is that you can actually qualify for online personal loans up to $10,000. They're not really generous when it comes to personal loans. But hey, listen, $10,000 is still something, okay? So you can qualify, you can get personal loans, you can get a personal line of credit, even if you have bad credit. Not a problem at all. So net credit is really flexible when it comes to that. And what we love with net credit is that they allow you to actually pre-qualify first, so you can check your eligibility before actually applying, and you can see whether you basically could qualify for anything. So the bottom line here is you are protecting your personal credit score. So if you're looking for a loan, you don't have to actually apply right away. You first want to check your eligibility. So this is basically a soft pull. So this does not affect your credit score anyway. Any lender will have to notify you. They have to get your permission. They have to get your express permission before actually pulling your credit anyway. So you'll know if they're gonna pull, they're gonna do a hard pull or a soft pull. By the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a conversation about $25,000 loan, 24-hour, no income, no credit or bad credit, no documents. I'm sharing with you a few lenders that are very, very flexible. Number five, I want to share with you life loans. Life loans are kind of cool also because life loans allow you to actually get anywhere from $100 to $40,000. And we're speaking about a 24-hour, no income, no credit, bad credit, no documents. All kinds of possibilities are there, and so you are able to get a loan pretty fast with this lender, life loans. You can get a loan like in 3 easy steps. You just fill out a short form, like it takes about 2 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes. If qualified, you have to review and sign your loan documents, and you get your funds as soon as possible. They actually are pretty fast funder as well. They'll send you the funds within 24 to 48 hours. So this is kind of cool in terms of flexibility. We love that a lot. In terms of operational efficiency, we love that a lot, and also in terms of transparency, life loans is kind of interesting as well. And another lender I want to share with you that gives you a 25K real fast. We're speaking about lending for bad credit. I mean, everything is in the name already, so you don't have to look for more. And with everything for bad credit, you're looking at 100 all the way to $40,000. This is really cool, and you are able to get your loan real fast. Now, the cool thing is you can also pre-qualify for this loan before actually risking your credit score. So if they pre-qualify you with the loan amount that you don't like, let's say they give you instead of 40,000 or 25 grand, they're giving you like 10 grand or 5 grand, and you're like, you know what, it's not really worth it. Then you always have the opportunity or the option, if you will, to back out, okay, or even to back off. What I want to say here is that it's really important to understand that here when we talk about this lender, like lending for bad credit, you have a lending marketplace. You have lending partners, but there are some cases where this platform itself, lending for bad credit, they actually also service some of the loans. In other words, they are also lenders in some cases, and they will also service the loan. So, long story short, you have a pretty reliable lender when it comes to 25,000 loan, 24 hours, no income, no credit, bad credit, no documents. Another lender I want to share with you is Cash.com. So what we love about Cash.com is the flexibility and the fact that you have a pretty nice, nicely designed website. So UX and UI, those two elements are pretty good. And with Cash.com, you can actually qualify from 1,000 all the way to $100,000. Okay, this is totally possible. And but now the only thing is, if you want to get the $100,000, you need to provide paperwork. You need to have a proof of income and all kinds of information. But if you're looking for only 25 grand, you can qualify without income, without credit, and without documents. This is really good. So 1,100 to no, 1,000 rather, 1,000 to 10 to $100,000. That's the delta you have to pay attention to. And the cool thing is you can actually use a loan from this lender for all kinds of possibilities. They're not going to ask you to justify. Another lender I want to share with you here, it's called loans under 36%. So everything everything is in the name, by the way. And here they're giving you 35,000 maximum. We're speaking about 35,000 24-hour, no income, no credit or bad credit, no documents. This is kind of cool, and you can apply online. You can apply online. Now they want to do a soft pull first to see what the quote unquote the risk is. So don't be surprised if you actually go through a soft pull and they give you a amount that you don't like, then you can just walk away. That's totally fine. But long story short, this lender is pretty flexible. We love that a lot. And we also love the fact that you are able to use the loan on a repeat basis. So if the first loan transaction went out pretty well, and they will be willing this time around to actually allow you to apply for two loans simultaneously. So this is kind of cool in terms of getting the right type of business loan that you need. So the lender here, again, not the number, the lender is called 36, no, loans under 36%. Loans under 36%. So this is kind of cool. So, and you basically have flexibility in terms of the use of loan proceeds. They're not going to ask you what you're going to use the cash for. As long as you pay them back, you are good to go. Next, I want to share with you 5K funds. So here is another lender who actually will work with you. 5K funds is really good in terms of bringing you up to $35,000 in personal loans real fast. We're speaking here about what? $35,000, 24-hour, no income, no credit or bad credit, no documents. This is really good. So 5K funds are like really easy to get in terms of the loan application. They're not going to ask a lot of questions. And the cool thing about 5K funds is that they actually also offer business loans. They will give you personal loans, business loans. They'll also give you like educational loans, installment loans. So you have all kinds of possibilities with 5K loans. So this is kind of cool. Next, I want to share with you a lender that you probably know or you probably have heard about. It's Check and Go. So Check and Go is actually pretty good, but Check and Go is not really generous because the maximum they can give you is $10,000, but they are available in multiple states though. So this is really cool. And so the thing is that when you want to get a loan from Check and Go, basically you need to have a valid and working phone number. You have to have proof of your most recent income information, a valid U.S. government issued ID or driver's license, proof of routing and account number from an open and active check account, and official documentation of social security number. And this is actually for Alabama, Indiana, Oklahoma, and so those are for those customers only. So you have a pretty streamlined application process. But again, remember, $10,000, that's the limit. $10,000. They're not going above that. They're not going below. And one thing I need to say here before actually closing on this section here is that you need to understand with Check and Go installment loans, those are not actually available in all 50 states. So it's one of those things where you first want to make sure that the product is available in your state before you can actually apply. So they are actually available in Alabama, California, Delaware, Florida, Idaho, Indiana, you have Kansas, you have Maine, you have Michigan, you have Missouri, you have North Dakota, you have Oklahoma, South Carolina, you have Texas, Utah, Wyoming, and Wisconsin. So this is really good. Next, I want to share with you big picture loans. So this is another great lender that might want to consider. With big picture loans, the maximum loan amount here is $25,000, and this lender is a little more, a little special to us because this is a trouble lender. So which means that in terms of customer service, they will take care of you, and their APR is kind of decent. So trouble lender is kind of similar to a credit union in the sense that the staff there, they know people personally. This might actually be a little problem if you are trying to run if you're trying to really get a loan that way. So trouble lender, this is really cool. We love that. So big picture loans. And another lender I want to share with you is Ascend. So Ascend is kind of cool. Now the only problem with the Ascend is that they're not as generous as other players on this list. So Ascend, you can only get up to $1,000. Okay, but the cool thing is because the loan amount is kind of small, you have actually a lot of chances of qualifying. If you can't get the 25,000, this Ascend loan can be yours in 24 hours. So no income, bad credit or no credit, no documents. You have all forms of possibilities there when it comes to this loan. So basically, you have online personal loans up to $1,000, and you have a fast, secure, and uncomplicated process. So this is kind of cool. So you just need to apply. You have to review and sign. You need to get funded. So they're not really asking you a lot of questions. What we love about Ascend here is that they're constantly adapting their lending criteria to the changing situation. Like basically, we saw them like they relaxed their lending situation. because before that they were on a different trajectory, and but after COVID, a lot of things changed. So basically, that nowadays you can actually contact the company and really talk to someone. You can actually basically apply. When you apply, basically depending on the state you're in, you might get a higher loan amount or a larger loan amount. So your state must actually ratify, must actually instruct them to do so. Next, I want to share with you another lender called Red Cred. So Red Cred is kind of cool when it comes to getting 25,000 loan, 24-hour no income, no credit or bad credit. And so Red Cred is kind of cool because Red Cred, number one, is really generous. So they will approve you up to $100,000. This is really cool. So you have easy online loans. You have instantly transfer of funds, quick and easy application process, and you have a lender that considers any credit score. This is really good. So when it comes to Red Credit, you have all kinds of financial services. You have personal loans. You have loans for bad credit. You have student loans. You have installment loans, and you have payday loans. It's one of those things where you got to be in a situation where you see the potential before actually keeping that data. But the thing is that you have all benefits, other benefits that come with a Red Credit loan. You have form filing, you have a lender review, you have an instant deposit, you have free of charge, you have a lender networking and encrypted interface. So this is kind of cool. And I'm not even talking about 24/7 support. That is there as well. So this is kind of cool. And at the end of the day, you have to really see what works for you. The last lender I want to share with you into this conversation is a company called Level. And with Level, the cool thing is that you have the ability to borrow anywhere from $1,000 all the way to $50,000. Okay, and so this is really cool. You have personal loans of 15,000 or more. There are cases where they actually will approve you for $100. But if you get the opportunity to speak to some people in the financial world, it's just a lot better to make a concrete loan application. That way, you know that this is a loan application. This is not like a I would say a thumbnail or whatever. That no, you want to really focus. And with Level, you can actually qualify again, as I said, all the way to $50,000. And the thing is now they are able to actually help you out also. If you want to borrow more than $50,000, this is totally fine. This is not a big problem. And one thing I want to say here is that you are able to pre-qualify first, though. So with Level, they're not really charging your credit score right away. They will first ask you, and if you agree with their notifications, you will be really good to go. So this is something I really want to pay attention to. I want you to really focus on as you actually navigate the lenders that take care of you when it comes to a 24-hour long long haul. And let's say if you're doing OTR, you're doing over the road, you're doing across states. That's really fantastic. Okay? And but yeah, you have the 14 lenders here. Make yourself comfortable. See the one that works for you. All right, boss. Really appreciate having you here. We talk about 25,000 loan, no income, 24-hour, no credit or bad credit. Share with you 14 names that you love anyway. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll speak to you another time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.